Good evening. This video is about the fifth module, that is basic web page development. So you will be studying how to create a web page using HTML. You will study various tags, and then you will study the basic structure of a web page, and finally we will study how to create websites. So now let's get started. So as you all know that websites, it is a collection of web pages. And how do we create a web page? It is by using HTML. And the full form of HTML is Hypertext Markup Language. Now for example, if you go to Google and search something, for example, now let me search about e-commerce. And if you visit any website, for example, here I am visiting this Wikipedia, you can see that uh, it will take little time, maybe due to the net connection is slow. Okay, fine. So here this is one web page, isn't it? And you can see so many links here. Now if I click a link here, it will go to the next page. So we can say that in a website, it is a collection of web pages. And to create each web page, we have to write a code for it. And that code we call it as HTML. With the help of HTML, we are creating the web pages. Now, for example, if you just right click on this page and click on the inspect, and here you can see the HTML code for this particular page. You can see here it is starting with HTML, and there are various tags. So this is how we are creating the web pages. I hope it is clear. Okay. Now we have seen the full form, that is Hypertext Markup Language, and this HTML is used to design web pages. And this is a very easy language to learn, and also we can easily create the web pages. Even for the beginners it will be very easy to learn this kind of language. We can add any graphics or videos to the websites with the help of HTML. Now the question is whether HTML is a programming language. What is programming language? You might have heard about C, C++, Java, Python, etc. And all these languages come under a category called programming language. But here HTML is a language, but it is not a programming language. It is a markup language. Means why it is so? Because with the help of HTML, we are only creating the design of the web pages. We are defining the structure, how the content should look. We are not processing or implementing any actions on the data. Whereas with the help of programming languages, we are processing the data to get some output, isn't it? But it is not the same in case of HTML. That is why HTML is not a programming language, but it is a markup language. Next, how to write an HTML code. So the requirements for creating a web page is very less. all you have all you should need is a text editor. First of all, you need one text editor. You have to write the code in any text editor, for example the Notepad, and then save the file with the extension .html. After writing the HTML code, you have to save that file. So while saving, you have to keep in mind to save that file with the extension .html. So what is an extension? If you see any file, for example, now in this window you can see there is a PDF file. If I go to properties of this file, you can see the type of file as .pdf, isn't it? So each and every file in our computer system has a file extension. So with the help of file extension, we are able to identify which kind of file it is. For example, for images we have .jpg or .png. Similarly, for the web pages, we are saving that HTML code with .html file. Now, after saving it, we have to view the web page. So what happens is that as soon we save the file with .html, a web page will be created in the same location, and we have to open that file using any web browser. For example, Google Chrome. For example, in the previous practical session, I have advised you to create your own folder with your name so that you can keep all your files in that. I hope everyone has created. So let me create a folder with my name first. Now, how to open the text editor? Just right click, go to new, and then select the text document. Okay. Now I have not saved it. I have not written anything here. And now here we have to write the HTML code. So what is the structure of an HTML code? Let's see.